in the community, getting to talk to people? Because I know a lot of people have questions.
A lot of questions, especially when it comes to, the hurricane season. You know what? One question that we do get asked is, can we see storms developing prior to June 1st? And that's been the case over the past several years. In fact, we have seen continuous storms developing in May this year. We could see maybe something on the cusp of the hurricane season beginning. But right now, a quiet evening ahead, looking beautiful from downtown West Palm Beach. Everyone right along here. So Jade and I are joining the party from indoors while they're still out in the warm. Temperatures ranging in the low 80s across the board. Feels like temperature, different story, upper 80s. We have a point today where temperatures felt more like the 90s, and we did actually warm up to right around 90 degrees. So it was a hot one with limited rain, and it looks like it's going to be one of the drier days. We're actually expecting to see a lot more moisture starting off with the work week tomorrow. So 90 today, upper 80s overall, back into the 90s for your Wednesday and for your Thursday. But if weekend, you do get those thunderstorms, they cool you off for just a little bit. Here's a look hour by hour, Delray Beach. Absolutely beautiful evening ahead. Some lingering clouds, sundown a little after 8 p.m. And then we do see temperatures in the mid to upper 70s overnight to your early morning. Sunrise right around 6:30, starting you off very warm as you head into your Monday. And then you have a good brief period where we will stay dry second half of the day. That's when we're going to see some moisture moving in. So here's a look at the radar, 1 hour time lapse. Most of the shower activity that I'm watching is along Lake Okeechobee on the western side. We're going to keep a chance for maybe a stray shower or two, mostly inland, between now and through the overnight hours. As for the tropics, nothing to track over in the eastern Atlantic or in the Caribbean Sea or the Gulf of Mexico. But the one area I mentioned earlier, right along here, is just a big area of disturbed weather. Really having a hard time getting its act together. And look at this water vapor mid to upper levels of the atmosphere. We have a lot of dry air, also a little bit of wind shear. So those are those obstacles that can prevent this from further developing. So it won't be a problem. It's going to move off towards the northeast. Now, what we are going to be dealing with is this cold front that's going to sag to the south. It's going to create some more moisture, give us an environment to see some thunderstorms developing late Monday. And it's going to give us a little bit extra energy to see storms even for your Tuesday, for your Wednesday. And then from this, we could see an area of low pressure developing over the state of Florida, moving away. But for us, it's going to be a little bit of a different impact. So we are going to see some drier air being dragged through, which is actually going to decrease our rain coverage Thursday into your holiday weekend. But the wettest days being Monday all the way through Wednesday, where we do have the chance to see some strong storms here across South Florida and the Treasure Coast. So let me take you through the overnight. Quiet, looking good. A couple lingering clouds in the picture. Otherwise, nice start there for your Monday morning. Temperatures will be warm. And then for that first half of the afternoon, looking good. Second half, we'll start to see some storms developing on the western half of the state, tracking off towards the east. Heavy rainfall at times. Can't realizing maybe a strong storm or two. And then as we head into your Tuesday, same pattern. Starting off the morning dry, could see a couple storms developing right around lunchtime. And then some of those storms could be on the stronger side. And then Wednesday, another rinse and repeat day with a chance for some storms in the forecast. 80s now, we're going to see 70s as we go throughout your overnight, back into the upper 80s, even some 90s in the forecast for tomorrow. Again, scattered rain storms possible. There's a snapshot right around 6 o'clock. So late storms in the forecast, winds will be out of the east, otherwise high rip current risk as well. Impact weather being those heavy rains and storms that we're expecting all the way through Wednesday, a little bit drier by the weekend for the holiday.